Be strong and let your heart take courage, all you who wait for the Lord. Psalm 31:24. Just take a moment and let that sink in. That's a pretty good one. I feel like all of these just hit so hard. Anyways, guys, let's take a look at our subs here. We have 683 subs out of the 1,000 we're trying to get to before the end of the year. This is very doable. We're just over 300 subs away from giving away 2 figures. This is doable. We've jumped, I think, like 15 subs in 2 days, something like that. I don't know. It's been crazy. Any stinking ways, guys. I want to give some shout outs. I haven't done this in a little while, so ACWSM, huge shout out. They're starting a new pick fed starting Monday. They're going to do a Monday, Friday. Very excited to see what comes of this. In one of my videos, the rosters were posted in the comments. If you guys are interested in taking a look at the rosters, giving ACWSM some ideas, helping him out. He's a great stop motion photographer with this stuff. I am super jealous of his skills every single time. Like, after I don't watch his videos for like a week, I think, okay, I can do stop motion. And then I watch one of his videos and I'm like, you know what? I can't do this. Also want to give a shout out to JFW22. You guys know JFW. He's in the comments all the time. He does prime flavor tests, which I haven't seen any in a little bit. I haven't done any in a little bit myself, so my bad. But I want to see some more of those prime flavor tests. I feel like you and I are usually pretty similar on those. But he does a lot of figure reviews and stuff like that. He also does stop motion, and he does... JFW, are you still doing the matches? He used to do live matches. I really liked watching those. He would do like in-ring matches. That was a lot of fun. Shout out to Miles, you're always in the comments. I feel like I'm seeing you all the time pop up. Super high to you. And Brooklyn Jokers. Guys, Brooklyn Jokers, he's holding down the roster, man. He's got control of the roster. Brooklyn Jokers, you know what's up. We're going to get Brian Cage at the end of the month. Don't worry, it's going to be an easy pickup. Depending on how many more battles Red Machine wins this month, it might be 2 pickups. So, you know, just maybe consider some Darby Allins, Orange Cassidy's, Eddie Kingston's, the other free agents. Consider them. Anyways, guys, Pink Punch currently with 5 wins, Battling Blue with 7, Powerbomb Purple with 4, and the Red Machine with 6. Today we are battling for the Internet Championship as Bailey 2 Belts is holding it down with the Up Up Down Down Championship. But you know how it is. Maybe she loses a belt today, maybe she doesn't. We also have Tiffany Stratton, Money in the Bank holder. However, Pink Punch is not ready to cash in just yet. There is a particular belt that Pink Punch is trying to acquire. So we'll see if they cash in one at his time. Internet Championship up today. Powerbomb Purples has got the meme team with, I wanted to say Doink the Clown. That's not Doink. It's Hornswoggle. It's Doink's illegitimate son. Sandman, there's Doink the Clown, Muhammad Ali, and Hurricane. Moving right up to red, we've got, that's right, boys, Private Party's here, Lance Archer's here, and the Acclaimed are here. Moving up to blue, we have none other than Jacob Fatu. I need to put more tag teams. I like introducing the tag teams better. Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, CM Punk, and The Miz. And then finally, we've got Tiffany Stratton, Brie Bella, A Space for the Champion, Alexa Bliss. If you guys remember the history here between Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton, we know that that's not going well. And of course, we have the other Bella twin, Nikki Bella. I need to get the new Nikki Bella, just so we can have the double jointed arms Nikki. I really want to have that in the collection, just because we already have a double jointed arm pinless joint Brie. So I want to add a Nikki that matches. That would be awesome for me. Any stinking ways. It's been a while since we've done one of these. So 3, 2, 1. Give him the old sweep and push. We almost knocked down the puzzle. I saved it with the sword. But it all... Okay, you know what? It looks like it just wants to fall. Let's stay... I think I bumped it too much. Any stinking ways. Let's take a look. The Miz out here taking out... Is he? Yeah, he's got to be. Miz looks like he's taken out CM Punk. Miz is safe. It looks like he took out CM Punk. Definitely had the legs pinned. Punk, sorry, brother. Looks like Tiffany Stratton is going to be out of here. Brie Bella might be safe. Maybe not. That's 2 calves down. Damian Priest, he knows the rules. He's got the toe down, keeps the other one up. He is safe and moving on. Alexa Bliss also... Wait. Hold on now. Watch this. There's still a lot of movement in there, and we are not moving the ring. Nikki Bella, however, has... Dang, most of Pink Punch is out in one round. Drew McIntyre safe. Jacob Fatu over here safe. Let's remove the... Okay, I'm going to move this, but Anthony Bowens is safe. But if I move it, he falls. Just know he was up. That is safe. Also, if I save one of your guys, I think you guys would believe me anyway. Max Caster, however, is 2 toes touching. He also pinned Isaiah before I moved him. Isaiah Cassidy was down. Lance Archer is 2 heels for sure down. Mark Quinn is safe. Doink the Clown, 1 foot on top of the other. Safe. Hurricane safe. However, it looks like Muhammad Ali is down. Hornswoggle is definitely down. And let's see here. Yeah, Sandman is down. Wow, that was a lot of guys, that's a lot of eliminations for an opening round. You know what I mean? That just felt so heavy. All right, Champion's Advantage is over. Bayley is now in the match, but she's got 2 titles weighing her down. Could that be a downfall? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Give him all the old tap. I only got the front half for whatever reason. Miz flew over to the elimination pile, but kept himself safe. Look at that leg way up on... Is he on Max? I think he's on Max Caster's head, it looks like. Any stinking ways. Miz keeping himself safe. Oh, man. Jacob Fatu says, no way. I don't want Bayley to win this. Hold on. Are both his toes... It looks like both his toes are touching. Let's confirm. Yes. Both his toes are touching as he tried to eliminate the champ. Did he successfully do it? It looks like, yeah, her feet were definitely down. So, sorry, Bayley. 1 title is coming off of you today. You still have up, down, down championship to hold on to, but the Intercontinental Championship will have a new home. Private Party is now eliminated. Hurricane keeping a leg in the game. Alexa Bliss was up. She just started to fall over, though. But she is safe back here. Let's take a look. Anthony Bowens is up. Look at that. Foot up on the side of the ring there. Safe. Doink. Not as safe. Drew McIntyre, you guys can see clearly he's got a whole shin and foot up back here. Wait, hold on. Yep, that one's up for sure. And it looks like, I think this is an elimination. Let's just confirm. Yeah, Damian Priest is out of here. So we are really narrowing this pile down very quickly. Way quicker than it should, right? All right, guys, here we go. Everyone still has some skin in the game. So let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Give him the old bop. Give him the old bop. Alexa Bliss falls straight backwards and... Wait, now, hold on. Look at that. Wait, is that heel down, though? I can't tell. Hold on. She is still in this. Because there is no flex in this ring. By the skin of her teeth, she is still in this. Hurricane is eliminated. That is 2 heels for sure. Solid down. The Miz looks like this is up. Let's just confirm. I just pushed this foot down, but I think maybe his calf was down. You know what? Miz is eliminated. I'm pretty sure that's an elimination for the Miz. Anthony Bowens is definitely down. Drew McIntyre. Oh my gosh, guys. That calf is down. The foot is up a little bit, but that calf is for sure down. We have a winner. And without further ado, by the skin of her teeth, hanging on to it, for Pink Punch, Internet Champion Alexa Bliss. Will this further fuel that rivalry with Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton? That's going to be the question. Let's see how this progresses and what comes of this. More stop motion, or sorry, more scene setups, definitely for sure to come. Some stop motion stuff in the works again. I'm going to try it again. And hopefully not run out of room this time. But this seemed very quick. This was a very quick go. Like, people just got eliminated like crazy. Maybe I just picked bad people, or they were just too hungry for a title, because we haven't done one of these in a while. They were so hungry for one of these title shots, they just said, hey, we're all going to try and jump on it, but they just messed each other up. I don't know. Any stinking ways. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, 683 out of 1,000 subs. Once we get to 1,000, if we get it before the end of this year, we're sending out 2 figures. We're getting 2 winners, 2 figures, 2 giveaways. It's a guaranteed figure. Like, you guys are guaranteed to win something. It's so easy to sub, it's free to do, and it enters you for a guaranteed chance to win a figure. And if we get it before the end of the year, that's 2 figures for free. For free, it doubles your chances. So let's try and get that, guys. Let's smash that sub button, like a video, comment on a video. I want to give stuff away. You guys know the goal of the channel. We're going to have a live coming up here soon. I don't know when, but I'm going to post it. I'm going to give plenty of time. I'm going to post it like a week in advance, or at least 5 days in advance. That way you guys have time to make it, plan for it and stuff like that. We're going to try and hit it sometime around the holidays. So, you know, when you guys are on holiday break or some weekend when you're not working, hopefully. We're going to try and hit it around that, so that way everyone has a chance to make it and join us for a live. There's a lot we want to talk about, a lot we want to get into, a lot regarding the next half of this season coming up. We've got a lot of stuff we're going to get into this season. So we want to give you guys a little bit of sneak peeks, a little behind the scene. It will be me and Mr. Matt Mann, just kind of talking about the plans for the future. Maybe I can get Pink Punch here too. If I can get my wife here to help do that, I will, although I don't know who's going to watch our daughter. But so, you know, who knows? We'll see. But the live's going to be fun. We'll talk more about the giveaway. Hopefully I will have a whole pile of figures that you guys can look at and decide what you want. Also, guys, don't forget, if anyone wins and they want a custom figure, they want me to customize a figure for you, paint something, anything like that, I will absolutely do that. I will paint up a figure for you, give you whatever you guys want. You just let me know. If you want a figure new in box like this, do you want a figure? We've got a bunch. I think we got like 6 or 7 of these right now sitting around. I've got custom figures. I've got all kinds of stuff. I just want to have a whole selection of stuff for you guys to pick from. So, like I said, when we get to 1,000 subs, I don't want to give away. So if you want like a basic elite, I'll give you 2. I'll do that, absolutely. If you want something like an ultimate, I'll probably do 1. But if you want an elite, I'll do 2. For 1,000 subs, I'll do 2. If you win, I'll give you two elites or an ultimate. Or, you know, like a big pack, like a triple pack or one of the Target 4 pack. I'll get into it when we do the live. I don't want to blow everything now. I don't want you guys to know all my big plans and everything. But 1,000 subs, that's a huge milestone for me. Like I said, this all started just, you know, with some wrestling figures and an idea of me sharing my love of wrestling. And it grew into this, and you guys liking my videos and commenting on my videos and chatting with me and sharing your videos with me. And hopefully I inspired some of you guys to start making content if you weren't content creators already. If I had to do this live every single time, I would probably stop after 3 videos, because I get so much anxiety thinking that, like, man, I'm doing this for literally anyone on YouTube can find these videos and watch them, and that scares the daylights out of me. So I just keep in my head, like, you know what? I'm only doing this for 3 or 4 friends. That's what I keep telling myself in my head. And then when I look at that number and I see 683 of you have subscribed to my channel because you like my content, that makes me so happy, and it also scares me, you know? I don't know how to explain it if you don't do it. If you guys want to do it, but you're afraid, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing to be afraid of. There is nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be ashamed of. If this makes you happy, if it legit makes you happy to collect action figures, like, I collect more than just wrestling action figures. You guys see here some, that's all wrestling. I've got so much more than just wrestling action figures. None of them are really down. You know what? I do have a few over here. Hold on. We have a few over here that aren't wrestling. Just some figures I'm collecting, stuff I'm working on setting up. Some of them like to fall over. Masters of the Universe, Demon Slayer, Bleach, Dragon Ball, Lord of the Rings horse. I don't know what Bastard Son Bakura is from. I don't remember. I know it's an anime. I just don't remember what it's from. And then, of course, you know, we got a bunch of wrestlers in here as well. But I collect all kinds of action figures because it's something I enjoy, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. That's why I make this content for you. It's not the greatest content, but don't worry, I have plans of getting better. I'm finally going to invest into a GoPro. I think I'm going to try a GoPro just so I can try and get different angles and also be able to do more than just filming right here at this ring at this table. I want to try and do more, but we'll talk all about that in the live, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. Any stinking ways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, God's first, keep him first, stay blessed, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye!